Warning: the stunts in this movie were performed by professionals, so for your safety and the protection of those around you, do not attempt any of the stunts you're about to see.
Hey, what's going on, friends and family? I'm back with another movie review. We're here to talk about Jackass. They've been doing this for a long ass time, and they're back 11 years later to do another movie. Let's talk about it. Hit that intro. Jackass. This movie is nothing but stunts, okay? If you haven't seen it, I think they started like in the year 2000, like Steve-O, Johnny Knoxville, and a whole bunch of other characters, Wee Man, and a few other ones. And it's kind of like a documentary type style. They're doing stunts. It's like what we see on YouTube or what some crazy people or kids are trying to do in the streets, filming it and letting us enjoy it for entertainment. And boy, I do get a few laughs out of this. So it can be brutal at times, then it can be like petty little jokes and shit like that. But all this movie is, you want to see some people do some dangerous shit, go out there knowing they don't supposed to be doing it, but they do it anyway.
So why come here? I did it already.
Probably because they get a fucking rush from doing this shit. Pros. The entertainment in this film is through the roof, okay? I'm talking about thrown through ceilings, thrown from the ground to the water.
Hold up! Oh, hell no.
I mean, anything you could think of, these people have been doing this for quite some time. I didn't think they can top most of the stuff they done. Well, a lot of this movie go back to stunts they did a long time ago, and they actually do a version of that, but times 20. So, for instance, they used to do the nut challenge, basically to injure their nuts. Who's the bravest person to actually take these hits? And I'm just gonna say, it was 4 shots that you need to look out for. It was one dealing with a hockey puck, you got one dealing with a softball, and you got one dealing with a pogo stick. There's one dealing with one of the strongest UFC strong hitters.
I just Googled the hardest punch ever recorded. His punch is the equivalent of being hit by a Ford Escort at top speed.
Well, you don't need to read that now.
Let all that marinate.
Okay.
It had me cracking up. Like me, both my brothers. I mean, it's gonna have you laughing through the whole movie, and you just cringe to like, you know, you cringing through the whole thing, or you laughing hysterically. Yeah. Cons. There was a lot of, excuse my language, a lot of dick stunts.
That's nasty.
I'm talking about any of these kids ever thinking about having any more kids, it's not gonna happen. This film can be super intense at times, okay? But it caught you off guard because it's a lot of, there I say again, dick stunts.
I'm gonna go throw up.
In here, I'm talking about it's gonna catch you off guard. You see a regular stunt, you see a different stunt, and then dick shot. You see a good stunt, he does this stunt, dick shot.
Good God, man.
Okay, so be prepared for that. Also, I wanted to look up just myself, like, did anybody out of their group actually die. And a handful of them died. Now, here go a few. Dave England killed in explosion. Ryan Dunn killed in explosion. Chris Potnus mauled by a tiger. Bam Margera incinerated in an explosion. Now, all of this didn't happen in this movie, but I mean, with the stunts that they do in this film.
So my right ankle was dislocated as fuck and broken in 3 places. That's a fucking mess. And I fractured my left heel too. So I'm going into surgery in 2 days. I'm having a plate put in with 9 screws. 7 on this side, 2 on the other side, but whatever, I heal like Wolverine.
You wonder, I mean, because a lot of them are missing tooths, a lot of them had broken arms, a lot of them had concussions. I mean, it's all entertainment for us, but I mean, we're going to leave it right on the screen, you know what I'm saying? We're going to leave it right there and we're going to watch them do it, but man, I think they need to cut it out, man. They up in their late 40s. Or 50s or whatever. I think it's time to hang this up. And they do bring in a newer cast per se, just in case they don't make it. You got some newer, younger guys. And but let's rate this film. I give it fire because the stunts were brutal. I mean, I came here to find out who's going to get injured the most or who's going to survive from these insane stunts. And you do see that. But also, one of the stars in there, one of the stuntmen, they have their father, and I guess, OG or, used to be in the game and stuff like that. And they had this thing dealing with a tarantula. It was a stunt or whatever. The dad was pretty funny because, I mean, he was probably the realest person out there, but to see him in that situation, to see how comfortable they are in that, and I mean, a lot of them scared as hell because there's a lot of stunts that's super mega dangerous, but to see a person that's not into this do the stunts and then react like a normal person would.
Oh, you want some Mr. Man? Huh? No.
You're going to get a laugh out that too. But I say you can check this out online or maybe in the movie theaters. I think you'll be entertained. And I'm telling you now, in the comments, for you guys in the comments, out of the 4 nut stunts, the hockey puck, the pogo stick, the strongest punch, or softball, you tell me which one was the worst. I'm just going with the pogo stick just to let you know because they did draw blood. But make sure you like, subscribe, and peace. See you in the next one.